True Media, what's good with the people? I want to talk to y'all today about the importance of fatherhood, man. A lot of times, for the most part, a lot of us has been scarred as children for not having no father figure in our life, not having no father in our life. And I want to direct this message specifically at the brothers. Sisters, y'all can apply it if y'all need to. But I want to talk to the brothers real quick. You might not have it all as a father, bro. You might not be the perfect father. You might not have all the answers. But none of us got all the answers. We all learning as we go as fathers. You dig what I'm saying? And, don't worry about what you don't have. Just being present in your child life can go a long way, and it can make a big difference just by being present in your child life. So don't never sit back and for once think that just because you ain't got it how you think that you want your kid to have it. Really, to be honest with you, that really don't matter to a child. You might not got it like you want to right now, but just spending time with your kids is the most important thing to them as kids, because everything is going to get played out. They're not going to care about the latest PlayStation when they get older. They're not going to care about about all the things that you done bought them over the years. They're going to care about how much time you spent with them and what they learned from you. Time is the most valuable thing in a child's life, not stuff. So even if you one of these people out here, if you're a person out there that's thinking that you not the best father or you not the best mother to your children because they ain't got the latest whatever, as long as you there, that's all that matters. Try to be involved in as much things in their life that take place. Try to be involved in as much as you can when it comes to your child. Just being present sometimes go a long way in a child's life. Don't sit back and think just because you ain't got things or you ain't got stuff to constantly keep giving them that they don't need, that you're not a good parent. And I want to direct this message at the brothers, because as fathers, we don't really get recognized by the world like women do. You dig what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of us who grew up without our fathers. It's a lot of us who's, sometimes we can have the pressure of the world weighing on our shoulders. And the things we do for our kids, it don't get recognized like that. But I'm telling you that it's not all about what you do for your kids at the end of the day. It's about just being there, trying to be involved, trying to stay involved in whatever that they got going on, talking to your kids. And then after all that, you want to make sure your kids have what they need, the necessities that they need. But one thing I noticed as a parent is my son don't want for a lot of stuff. You dig what I'm saying? He at that age now where he can kind of pretty much do everything himself, but he don't really want for a lot of stuff. And that's how a lot of kids is. Kids don't be wanting a whole lot. You know what I mean? They probably only be needing one or two things and they be set, they be good. And all I want to tell y'all out there, all the fathers out there, man, you're doing good. As long as you're involved in your child's life and you present, that's all that matters, dog. Just make sure you teaching them right. Make sure you showing them a difference and you being the change that they need to see. You got to live by example. You got to not only just show them, but you got to teach and preach them the things that you want them to live by. And you got to lead by example. You got to lead by example. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's a lot of us out here who's struggling as parents. And like I said, I really want to make this message for the brothers, but ladies, if you find value in the message and it fits your situation, then you can take what you can from it. But fellas, understand that none of us is perfect as fathers, dog. We all go through things. We all learning on the go. It ain't no blueprint for being no father. And a lot of us has been abandoned as children, and we ain't have our fathers in our life. So the most important thing as a father is just being present in your kid's life, being involved, staying in touch with your kids. Even if you probably live in another city or something like that, and your child probably still live with their mama and you not with their mama no more or something like that, just stay in touch with your kids. You know, make sure you checking up on them on a regular basis. Make sure you going going to go pick them up and take them out to do things, because that's what they going to remember. They not going to really care about the things you bought them. They going to care about the time you spent with them. That's what really is going to matter to a child. Just being present. You being there. Just being present. You dig what I'm saying? And I think a lot of times we get lost into thinking that we not doing what we supposed to be doing because we ain't got it all, or we can't give our kids everything that they ask for. And I'm here to tell you, at the end of the day, just being present can make a difference and go a long way in a child's life. I'm telling you. So don't be sitting back, stressing, worrying, focused on things that don't matter. Spend time with your kids. Get to know your kids. You know how many people out here who they don't know their kids. They don't spend time with their kids, but they always giving them stuff though. They always giving them clothes. They always giving them money to try to make up for that bond that they don't have with them. It's about building a bond with your kids. That's what it's all about. That's what they gonna remember. You dig what I'm saying? And when you can, take them out. Go show them things. Go take them places. You know what I'm talking about? Keep them involved in sports. Keep them involved in activities. Pop up at the school every once in a while if you can. Spending time with your kids is the most important thing. It's not about stuff. It's not about money. It's not about clothes. It's not about none of that. Time. Because you can't get back time. And it starts when they're young. You got to build the bond with your kids while they're young. You dig what I'm saying? While they're young, homie. And I know as fathers, we struggle with a lot. We deal with a lot. You know what I mean? We don't have the system on our side like the women do. And this not to discredit women or nothing like that. But what I'm saying is we don't have the resources like women do when it comes to raising a child. You feel what I'm saying? And I just want to tell you, dog, you're doing a good job, dog. Hang in there, bro. As long as you present and you stay involved in your kid's life, bro, they can become bigger than you imagine. They can become greater than you imagine them to be. Understand what I'm saying? We got to learn how to understand it ain't always about stuff. It ain't always about money. Sure, if you can get them that stuff, then get it to them when they doing good. Reward them. But don't be sitting around worried about what you can't get them. As long as you in your kid's life and you involved in their life and they know who you is and you check up on them on a day-to-day basis and you in touch with them every day, bro, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Because for a lot of us, we didn't have our fathers in our life. Our fathers weren't there like they supposed to be. And don't be one of them parents, and this goes for mother or father, don't be one of them parents who just because you give your kids an allowance every month, that's going to make up for time. Money don't make up for time. Stuff don't make up for time. You got to be present in your kid's life, because it's a lot of people out here think just because they spend a lot of money on their kids that's going to make up for the time that they not spending with them. See, kids want parents to spend time with them. Get to know your kids. Build the bond with your kids. That way when they get older, they respect you for that. They respect you for that. They appreciate you for that. And teach them. Teach them things that you didn't know growing up. Don't be sitting around, gossiping around kids and having them in grown folk business all day, because that'll shape them to think and be messy and lead them down the wrong path of destruction because they see you doing it. That's why I say we got to lead by example. Sometimes you got to stop smoking. Sometimes you got to stop drinking. Sometimes you got to push shit away to show your kids a better way out. Because if they see you doing all that, 9 times out of 10, they going to pick up and they going to start doing everything they see you doing. Understand what I'm saying? So we got to learn how to be able to understand that we can't be showing our kids the wrong things. We can't be out here just living and moving reckless and we expect our kids to try to be perfect when we ain't doing what we supposed to be doing as parents. It starts with us. Everything starts with us. So lead by example. Show them the way. The Bible say, train up a child in the way as he should go, and when he get older, he won't depart from the faith. Keep God on your kids. Crack the Bible open on them every now and then. You know what I mean? Take them up to the mountains and show them the world. Give them a different perspective of life. Show them something different. Change their reality while they're young. You feel what I'm saying? That way they can have something to strive to become and look forward to become. Get them out the hood if you could. You dig what I'm saying? Get them out the hood if you could, man. Real talk. Take them somewhere different. See, my son personally, he love to go fishing. That's our thing. We go fishing. You know what I mean? Or we go hiking. We go hit a trail or two. You feel me? That's what we do. But I'm just saying, spend time with your kids. Build the bond with your kids. Make sure that you're present in their life. Don't forget that. It ain't always about what you can spend on them and what you can get them. Sometimes it's just about spending time with them. That's all they be wanting. They don't be wanting all that extra stuff sometimes. They don't be wanting all the clothes and all that. They just be wanting some time to spend with you, man. All right? So don't think that you a failure because you can't provide them with the best or the latest or the most expensive. Nah, bro, it ain't even about that. Because you have kids that had all that and more growing up, and they got to adulthood and they start feeling entitled. They start feeling entitled once they got grown. So understand what I'm telling you, man. As parents, sometimes it ain't no blueprint to being a parent. It's hard. It can be difficult. It can be challenging. It can be frustrating. And I just wanted to make this message because this is something people don't be talking about. People ain't talking about parenting. People not talking about how to raise your kids. And, people not talking about the things that you need to do to build a healthy bond with your children. That way they can build a healthy bond with their children. If you ain't had your mama in your life and you a mother, make sure you be in your kid's life. That way you can break that curse. If you ain't had your father in your life as a father, make sure you be in your kid's life. That way you can break that curse. Because a lot of us, we go through the motions in life and we let it get the best of us and it start causing us to lack as parents. Nah, bruh. Nah. It ain't no perfect or no blueprint to being a parent, but we got to do our best to just stay involved with everything that our kids is doing and talk to your kids at the end of the day. Talk to them. Give them the game. Let them know from an early age. Give them the game. Let them know what to expect. Let them know what to look out for. Let them know how to move and show them how to move and lead by example. That way they can follow after your footsteps and become something greater. You feel what I'm saying? And keep God on them, man. Keep God on them. Because it's a lot of kids out here who has no parents. And I ain't talking about physically. I'm talking about mentally. I'm talking about spiritually, emotionally. They ain't got no parents. You know, it's a lot of people who's in the house with their kids, but they not being a parent to their kids. It's a lot of people who's, you know, giving and spending money on their kids, but they not being a parent to their kids. So we got to be externally and internally connected with our children. We got to know their hearts, their minds, how they think, how they move, how they react, what to look out for, how to respect themselves, how to respect adults, how to respect elders, and teach them how to pay it forward to their kids. You dig what I'm saying? Straight up. But I just wanted to put this on y'all mind, man. Fatherhood is important, man. You know, fatherhood is important. Straight up. Straight up. Especially if you're an independent father like me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm raising my son by myself. You feel me? So, you know, it get real. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to put this on y'all mind, man. Don't give up. Stay focused. Keep God first. And ask God to order your steps. And ask God to teach you how to be strong for your kids. And order their steps as they go when you pass on. You know what I mean? But until next time, I love y'all. God bless y'all. Stay focused. I'll let y'all later. Peace out.